Hi, good morning, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, but uh, I want to start off the new year fresh, and since today is New Year's Eve, I wanted to start off by reading a book I've been meaning to read so I can knock one off my list right away. So this is going to be like a 24-hour readathon, but I don't think I'm gonna stay up very late. Like, obviously, I'm staying up for New Year, so maybe. But for this readathon, I am reading Girl Serpent Thorn by Melissa Bashardoust. I am so sorry for butchering that. I heard about this book and I instantly really wanted to read it, so I ordered it, and then it's just been sitting there for the longest time. So also, to make this a little easy and like more entertaining for me, I made a little countdown. So each little line is 10 pages and they equal to 311 pages, which is how many pages this book has. And eventually I will end up moving that into my reading journal that I'm creating. Video coming soon on that as well. I'm just waiting for some supplies to get in before I complete that. I just finished chapter 2 of this book, so I'm on page 22, and I have to say, these names are so hard to pronounce. Like, I know her name isn't Sawyer. It's like Soraya. I don't know. I could be butchering that. But I keep wanting to say Sawyer. And then her brother's name is Sourush. So I want to call him Sorush or Sorush. I don't know how to say him. And her mother's name, don't even get me started. The names are very hard. So I'm doing like that thing. I don't know if everyone else does this, but like if a name is too hard, I just make it the name I want to pronounce so that I can just get through the reading easier. So probably by the end of this book, I'm just going to be calling her Sawyer. So just keep that in mind. Eventually, I'm hoping to like look up her name so I can pronounce it correctly, but we'll see. So I'm going to continue reading this. So I forgot to mention what time it was when I started reading, and it was 10 o'clock at the time that I started reading, but now it's 11:15 and I haven't read anymore. I ate breakfast and then I started watching some TV, so I'm gonna continue reading now, and hopefully I plan to get halfway before I go to my parents to celebrate. That's going to be around like 7ish, and I also have to clean today. So let's pick this back up and get back to reading. I just finished my first 50 pages of this book, and it's getting really interesting now. I don't know how to feel about this, what I'm assuming is a love interest, because it kind of seems like instant love, not from her side, but from his side. I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, like, I'm rooting for them, but I don't know if I like it yet. So it's currently noon now, so I'm gonna make some lunch, I think, because I'm pretty hungry. And then I'll probably take another break and watch some TV, and then I'll probably hop back into it pretty soon. All right, I have completely failed. It is almost 5:30 now, and I still haven't read any since lunch. I stopped to eat lunch, and that's when I stopped reading. So I still have about 2 hours before I go over to my parents to celebrate. But this day has gone by so fast. Like I don't even know. My boyfriend and I did manage to like clean up a little bit. Not that you guys saw before what it looked like really, but you can kind of tell on my little area. It looks like I haven't moved all day, but I swear I have. We took down Christmas to have like a nice fresh start for the new year, so I'm really excited about that. But I have got to get to reading because my goal, if you guys remember, was to be halfway before I went to my parents, and I don't even think I'm like a quarter of the way. So I gotta get reading. Okay, this isn't long after I just left you guys. I just started reading and I'm like, okay, I need to look up how to pronounce her name. Soraya. Am I just like the dumbest person ever? Or did like everyone stumble on that? I feel like I'm so dumb. And I don't want to ruin the cozy vibes in here because I have a lot of like oranges and like warm cozy colors going in. So I decided to read my book with a book light so I could actually see it. But anyway, Soraya, that makes so much more sense. I look real rough. Please excuse. Happy January 1st. So I kind of failed this 24-hour reading challenge because I didn't wake up in time. And I never even made it halfway through. So if you can see like that little line right there, it was my halfway point and I never got there. But even though I technically failed, I still feel really good about like getting as far as I did into the book in such little time. Like it usually takes me a while, I feel. So I feel really good about starting like the year off having almost being halfway through a book that I know that like I'm interested in and it'll be pretty easy to finish now. So I'm pretty excited about that. Hi, editing Bella here. I forgot to mention my thoughts on the book, where I was. I realized that it was kind of abrupt how the ending went. So I'm still not halfway through, but there was a huge twist that happened, and I'm very interested in seeing like what that leads to, especially since I wasn't even halfway through. So you still have like this whole like section of this book and the twist is already happening. So I'm very curious about that. And I also wanted to mention, I realized that some people would probably be interested in my final thoughts on the book when I finish it. I will include it in a reading vlog that I'm going to be doing next. But since this was a 24-hour readathon, I really wanted to like conclude the video so that I could post it. So if you're interested in my thoughts on it, just keep a lookout for an upcoming reading vlog, which should be up, I don't know, very soon. So thanks for watching, and back to past me. I hope everyone had a safe and fun New Year's Eve / New Year's, and I will see you guys next time with hopefully a journaling video, which will be new. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.